We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. Families who are visiting Malacañang for a sightseeing were surprised to meet President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. in person. The president made the surprise visit last night at the Malacañang grounds while on his way to a get-together with officials and personnel of the Radio and Television Malacañang or RTVM. He gamely shook hands and had his picture taken with the visitors who came from nearby cities and as far as Cavite and Laguna provinces. Malacañang Palace grounds is open to the public to attend Simbang Gabi and view its Christmas tree and paroles until December 24. This as the president wants to ensure that all Filipino children, including those residing near the area, will have a joyful and meaningful Christmas. Those who are planning to visit Malacañang can enter the palace grounds through Gate 6. Meanwhile, the Kadiwa ng Pasko caravan earned a high approval rating of 84% in the recent Pahayag 2022 end-of-the-year Publicus survey. Launched on November 16, Kadiwa ng Pasko National Caravan provides affordable and high-quality products by directly connecting farmers to consumers. It is a brainchild of the late former President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. and former First Lady Imelda Marcos. To date, about 400 Kadiwa stalls are located in Metro Manila and other parts of the country. Aside from Kadiwa, other government projects also garnered a high approval rating, such as the Libreng Sakay program and the value-added tax exemption on electricity and water at 80%. The Build Better More projects, which include farm-to-market roads, Samal Island Davao City Bridge, Central Luzon Link Expressway and Subway at 78%, and the government support for the marginalized sector at 77%. Meanwhile, 8 out of the 10 Filipinos agreed with the government's response to natural disasters such as typhoons and earthquakes and the hybrid work arrangement. Other issues with high public approval include fighting criminality and improving defense, collaborating to improve internet speed, resumption of face-to-face classes, and optional outdoor masking. The survey was conducted from November 25 to November 30. The Bureau of Customs has seized over 1.2 billion pesos worth of agricultural products smuggled into the country. In a press briefing, Customs Operations Chief Arnaldo de la Torre Jr. said the BOC conducted a total of 105 seizures of agricultural products since January this year. The majority of the seized shipments, particularly onions, came from China. De la Torre said these shipments are most commonly declared as foodstuff. As of December 14, the BOC Action Team Against Smugglers has filed 100 criminal cases before the Department of Justice against erring importers and customs brokers. They also filed 21 administrative cases before the Professional Regulations Commission. Meanwhile, the contraband will be destroyed or sent back to the country of origin since they are unfit for human consumption. In other news, the Philippines and the Republic of Korea have formally signed an agreement allowing Manila to tap up to $3 billion of official development assistance loans from Seoul. Foreign Affairs Secretary Enrique Manalo and Korean Ambassador to the Philippines Kim In-chul signed the agreement during a ceremony at the DFA office in Pasay City. Under the said deal, Manila could access ODA loans until 2026 to fund its infrastructure and green projects. Manalo thanked the Republic of Korea for supporting the Philippines' development efforts. The DFA said this shows that the Korean government's thrust aligns with the Philippines' socio-economic priorities. Among the major projects to be funded is the Panay-Guimaras Negros Island Bridges project, the 13-kilometer coastal road project traversing Mandaue, Consolacion, and Liloan in Cebu, as well as the Ilocos Norte and Abra irrigation project. Other flood control projects under the Philippine-Korea Project Preparation Facility are also in the pipeline. And that is the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the social media pages of the Office of the Press Secretary and on Radio Pilipinas RP1. Stay tuned for more news updates. I am William Theo. We tell stories that inspire change.